What are we doing today, John?
What are we doing today? All right, so we're back to work on the E36. Last time we left off welding in all the reinforcement brackets, and I think it came out amazing. I'm really happy with it. So I want this car to feel brand new again. We put all the effort in the front, it feels great. So I'm thinking we do the same thing to the rear and refresh the whole goddamn thing. Yesterday, I took the whole thing apart. I got the bumpers off, I got all the brackets off, I took all the lines off, and the thing is fully exposed. And my goal today is to re-underbody the whole entire back half. I think it's gonna be worth it.
It's gonna look good.
It's gonna look good. The only issue is it's just a lot of work. So if you guys remember, because you've been watching all the videos, how grimy this chassis was. I'm fully convinced this dude lived by a volcano because it was the nastiest thing I've ever seen. So I spent literally all day, ask DJ, he was here.
And 10 cans of brake clean later.
Literally doing nothing but brake cleaning on the side of the chassis because nothing else will take it off. Because if you could see, just spots like this, just so gross. Unfortunately, if I want this stuff to last, I gotta get all of it off. So,
or else it won't stick and it'll chip and it'll be terrible.
Exactly. So, right, what does it do? It right, do it once, and we'll be good to go. So, man,
let the time lapse.
Let the time lapse begin. I'm over it. We're good. This is good enough. Done with it. Check it out. I mean, it does look so much cleaner. I think we did good, dude. This is what 8 hours of brake clean scrubbing looks like. I wish I could say that we could just spray it right now, but it's not going to be that easy. To make sure we have a really good surface for the stuff to adhere to, we're going to have to Scotch-Brite the whole underside.
Next stage.
Next stage. All right, so after a day and a half doing nothing but scrubbing, I think it's about time we can lay some paint down. Everything is fully prepped to start laying paint over. By paint, I mean underbody. The only thing we have to do first is actually deal with our bare metal spots. So we just can't spray underbody right over these. So what we're gonna be doing is laying some etch primer on them first. Etch primer is what you do on bare metal. This will adhere to it nicely and make sure that it can't corrode. So let's prime these things up. This stuff you just have to spray on light, it's not a big deal. Just make sure all the metal's covered. And what's nice, we don't have to mask anything off because we're re-spraying everything. Ugh. All right, so the edge primer is now on and now it's time to lay some seam sealer. So if you look inside the wheel arch, like all of this stuff right here, this isn't undercoating. This is actually seam sealer, which is, it's crazy. There's so much on it.
They use a lot.
They use so much. So I'm gonna continue the factory trend and seam seal the crap out of this thing and go around all the edges, redo this seam right here because it's completely missing because I had to take it all off. And then what I should do and what I'm gonna do is go around all the welds on the plates too, just as if it was OEM, just to do it right. Like I keep saying, you don't have to go this OD, but I just want this to look OEM and I want it to last for a really long time. So let's start laying down some sealer. Got the caulk gun, $3 caulk gun in that Lowe's. Oh, I just fucking broke it.
No, you
okay, maybe the $3 caulk gun wasn't a good idea. The store's closed. No, we could fix this.
Look at that bend.
I put too much. Maybe I should have bought the $6 one instead. All right, we gotta use, here we go. I'm gonna go slow with the trigger. Here we go. Good old OEM look, you ready?
Ooh, with the brush.
Ooh. Watch out for the sealer, baby. Look at that.
The Picasso finish.
They'll never know. It's crazy because I just put so much on and look how much thicker the OEM one was. Imagine the weight in seam sealer, you know?
Probably weighs as much as me.
Stacking dimes, baby. Oh yeah, brush her in. Love this.
Nice strokes.
Look at that.
Nice.
All right, here we go. All seam sealed up, looking super official. We did the nice finger smear technique over here, so these look nice and smooth. And of course, we just laid it on thick like OEM on the side pockets. And
looks like it dries pretty quick.
yeah, the stuff. This stuff's supposed to be ready to paint over in 30 minutes. So it's been almost 30 minutes, so we're almost good to go. I'm so happy on how this all looks. Like, this looks so good. I'm so pumped. It's been a lot of work to get here, but we're almost there, ready to spray the underbody, and that's gonna be the nice easy part. So now it's the fun part of masking off the car. Luckily, this stuff doesn't overspray very easily because it's so heavy. So we'll just kind of mask the rear end off, mask the ground off because it gets all over the ground and it's gross, and we'll just start spraying. And I know a lot of guys are busting my balls about this because I said I can't paint in here. I made a big point about that last time.
Yeah.
So this stuff doesn't really linger the smell and everything, so I can kind of get away with it. Automotive paint, like if you just spritz a little bit of clear, you could smell it down the block. So that's kind of the, well, without a paint booth, of course. So that's kind of the whole issue.
Right, and it just like drops.
Exactly.
Like, goes down, so it's fine.
And we got the door open, so
Yeah, it'll be great.
All right, so it is fully masked up, ready to go. Everything exposed is now gonna be covered in black. Now, I'm not actually gonna fully paint this. See how the factory kind of like blended it up right up here? I'm gonna try and do the same thing because I really wanna leave this all red on the sides because it looks nice. Well, I'm gonna try to. If it all fails, I'm just gonna do all black. But man, this has been, I know you guys have seen footage, but like I can't explain to you how much time I have in this stupid Ren right now, and it's about to pay off. Oh, perfect timing. I could use a second sprayer.
Oh, we got 2 cans?
Dude, this is a lot of surface area. Like, look at all these angles and everything.
Dude, I hope we don't roast the lift. Keep it tight, boys. Keep it tight.
I didn't even think of it. No, we're good.
Now I got you tripping.
Oh, shit.
Shit, boo. All right, yeah, give me a can. I'll show you how it's done.
How we looking? How we looking? Very dark. But it's laying so nicely. I'm so happy. Good thing I have the MVP Brian over here.
You can spray it from pretty far away. It's like killing bees.
You ever kill bees in your life? You can kill them from pretty far away.
Dude, who hasn't killed bees? I mean, save the bees. Don't kill any more bees. Obviously, get woke.
But oh, dude, it's looking so good right now. All right, check it out. This came out so good. What do you think, B? Not too bad, right?
Pretty dang good. Actually, I mean, it looks really nice. You know?
Yeah, that's a lot coming from you because you're a picky bitch.
I know. But, I mean, she's ready. She's ready for all the horse puppies now.
Yeah, she's ready, and she's ready for years to come.
Stronger than ever, fresher than ever. Looks good. You get it grimy now, you'll never know. Unlike the red. I just like it. For all you guys who are, I'm sure, gonna say, why don't you just Raptor liner or something like that? Look at what's already on the car. It's super thick, sprayed on urethane seam sealer from the factory. Like, there's no sense in doubling up on that. This is just a fresh coat. That's all you need.
That's all we need. So this is kind of like this has been like my go-to like underbody for a while. I have really good luck with it. The spray is nice, it's affordable, and it lasts a long time, so I can't complain. But BMW looks amazing. We did the little factory blend right here. As you can see, this was done on purpose. That's kind of how they do it from the factory, so it gives that nice OEM look.
Yeah, plus when, I think you could kind of almost see this from behind the car.
Yep, yeah.
So you want that to be black.
You only see up to like here. So.
Yeah.
There we go. I couldn't be more happy. That was, I can't even begin to explain how much time I have scrubbing the inside of this car just so that I can guarantee this stuff will last for years to come. And I never have to worry about it.
It's especially worth it on this one because it was like, it wasn't in New England its whole life and it wasn't rusty like all New England cars are. So to preserve it the way it is now is really important.
And then this is the best part. So happy with how this all came out. There we go. Leaving like this portion red and then that red, kind of blending it, just gives it such a nice OEM look. Since the car looks brand new, I feel guilty not making every piece underneath it look new again. So it's gonna take me forever to put the car back together. But like, look at this. This is like the gas boot. Thing was nasty.
Oh, yeah, look at that thing.
It was so. Look at my hands. This is like the third wash too. But check this out. Ready? I love this. So it's gonna feel so like. This car's always felt so grimy. It's always been so dirty, and I just couldn't get ahead of myself on cleaning because it was just bad.
Getting there.
Getting there. This car's gonna feel like a 2018 soon enough.
Like a pretty woman case, you know? It went from being a dirty, nasty, used vehicle to this pristine, beautiful dime piece.
Yeah. I don't know where you're going with that at first. I was like, Mike. Oh yeah, look at it. Oh dude,
Wow,
ooh.
look at the zoom, huh?
Oh yeah.
Show 'em right. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's the little things, dude. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary. It's just that little bit. The cringe.
Oh, God.
Oh, I love it. Look at this. Oh, she's brand new again.
Alright, ready?
Shut up, Donald. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's cool. Hold on. What do you think it says? Like unleaded
What
fuel only?
did you say it's from China?
It's from China.
I love technology. High octane.
You knew that.
I'll try my best. So the big thing that goes in the car next is the gas tank. But there's some shit on this gas tank that I can't get off. It's gross. Check it out. So it, I don't know what. That's what I'm saying. It's so gross. It's like the old factory wax just got like really hard and brittle, and I can't get it off. And it's gonna drive me nuts. I can't put this nasty ass looking thing in that beautiful red now.
This side's not that bad.
That side's not that bad, but look at that thing, dude. It looks like it has the plague. Randy, you're the detailer here. How do I get rid of that?
Fuel cell.
Off it. What? No, you gotta get the brush out. I gotta run up the street. Be right back, boys.
Oh, looks like you found something that works.
Dude, I've tried every single harsh chemical I have in my shop. And it looks like paint stripper and a scraper is kind of doing the trick. I mean, it's not fun, but
By any means.
by any means, but if this is what I gotta do. It's what I gotta do, you know?
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Dude, it smells wretched. Do you smell that right now?
So I saw him sitting 2 feet away from it. It's
So
disgusting.
bad. It smells like Drew.
Drew, you smell putrid, bro.
Dude, I smell good.
You want a swig?
Look at that. Oh my god.
Ugh, so nasty.
Many minutes later.
All right, so I've been doing this for way too long. It's not perfect, but it looks a hell of a lot better than it did before. I was able to get all that gross stuff off using literally, I'm not proud of it, but aircraft paint stripper. Yeah, not proud of it, but it worked after doing 17 coats of it. That thing is finally ready to go back in the car. But we need to do one more thing before we throw it in there, and that is actually throw in our new fuel pump. Since we are running the thing, of course, on ethanol and of course turboing it and have bigger injectors, we have to upgrade the fuel pump. Lucky enough, I have the D-Works treatment where we're gonna throw in I think it's a 440 pump, DW 400 pump. And this is actually E36 install kit. If you look right here, that's everything that fits. I think most drop-in pumps are all the same, but DW hooks you up with the install kit specifically for your car. This will work with the factory hanger and everything, so it'll make life a lot easier. So let's take this thing apart. Oh, this is the wrong side. All right, so we got the factory pump and then we got the DW pump. Now we have to put the DW pump in the factory hanger because there's nothing just to zip tie it up to like the Nissan hanger. So we have to make this thing fit in here, but it's got a little bit more girth than the factory one. So I'm gonna kind of remount this inner piece right here so we could slip it in, and then we could actually use the hose clamp that it comes with. And I think we could use this to kind of clamp it in place. Take the hanger, shove her in there. Now it's not going anywhere. Now we could utilize the factory BMW hanger. All right, so now all we have to do is take our harness right here, and we're gonna be splicing into our power and ground right there. Once I figure out which one is power and ground. All right, so we splice this on real quick. Blue is positive. Who would have thought, right? Surprise, surprise. So we're gonna take this, drop this in place. We're gonna take the hose and run it just like the factory did at this really weird angle that I just don't understand why they do it. So we got the feed hose on there, get our wire connector, plug it in. The hose sits just as wonky as it does OEM. This is not a Deeshworks design, by the way, this stupid tight S. That is a factory design, so they didn't write the book, they're just playing by it. And there you go, this is our DW400 pump and our BMW hanger, and man, it's a tight fit. All right, and hopefully I never, ever have to touch this thing again. We got the fuel pump in, gas tank is clean enough. Now it's time to get the gas tank in the car, and then we can get the subframe in the car and finally get that all done with. But today kicked my ass. I've done nothing but cleaning for the last 2 days, and I'm beat. So I'm happy we got this far. We'll make even more progress tomorrow, and it's gonna be fantastic. So thank you guys for watching, but I'm going home because I'm beat. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you tomorrow.